Chicago, AP, John Hicks showed off his hitting and his speed, and made a nice defensive play to help the Detroit Tigers get another big win against the Chicago White Sox. Hicks homered and scored the go-ahead run on a fielder's choice in the 8th inning as the Tigers beat the White Sox 4-3 on Friday night. Victor Martinez had a 2-run double to help Detroit improve to 4-0 at Guaranteed Rate Field this season, and 6-1 overall against the Chicago, Illinois, June 15, Reynaldo Lopez. Photo by David Banks, Getty Images. Hicks led off the 8th with a single off White Sox reliever Juan Minaya, 0-1, and later tagged from second on James McCann's fly out to right. With the infield in and one out, Victor Reyes hit a grounder to first baseman Jose Abreu. Abreu juggled the ball on the transfer, allowing Hicks to beat the throw to the plate. "I'm getting a little upset about people thinking I'm slow," said Hicks. "We were going on contact, and I saw the ball down and took off. Abreu bobbled it a little bit. May have been in trouble if he didn't, then I was able to get around the tag." Buck Farmer, 2-3, got one out in the 7th for the win, and Alex Wilson pitched out of a one-out bases-loaded jam in the 8th. Wilson got Charlie Tilson to hit a grounder to Hicks at first, who made an ease through to home for the force-out before Adam Engel grounded out. Shane Green pitched a scoreless 9th for his 18th save and 21 chances as the Tigers won their 3rd straight. McCann finished with 3 hits for Detroit. White Sox starter Reynaldo Lopez came in 1-1 with a 1.85 ERA in his last 5 home starts, but wasn't sharp early. In second inning, Hicks hit Lopez's 2-0 pitch over the center field wall for his 6th homer of the season. Martinez added a 2-run double in the 3rd to push Detroit's lead to 3-0. Chicago, Illinois, June 15, Omar Narvaez. Photo by David Banks, Getty Images. Lopez settled down after the 3rd and made it through 6 innings. He gave up 3 runs and 9 hits but was visibly upset after leaving the game. "Sometimes the emotions during the game, the adrenaline, make you keep going. I'm a competitor," said Lopez through a translator. "I always want to get more when I have a chance to be out there. That's probably why I don't like to get out of the game. I know the decision. I know they always try to make the best decision for us." With 1 out in the 6th, Tigers starter Mike Fiers gave up back-to-back to singles before Omar Narvaez hit his first home run of the season to tie the score. It was Narvaez's first homer since last September 2 against Tampa Bay. On the next pitch, Fiers hit Tim Anderson with an off-speed pitch. Anderson took exception and had a few words for Fiers as he walked to first. The White Sox bench started to empty, but the situation was quickly diffused. "I don't think he meant anything about it. I think it may have been some joke he was trying to get across, I don't know. There's no harm, but I think everything got taken out of hand when catcher James McCann kind of jumped up and wondered what was going on and the crowd got loud," said Fiers. Anderson agreed with Fiers' assessment. "He tried to throw a curveball. It was a mistake. You know, pitchers make mistakes. Everything's cool," said Anderson. "I was telling him, it's okay, I don't know what he said to me." Fiers allowed 3 runs and 8 hits in 5 and a third innings. Kopech's future prize prospect RHP Michael Kopech was rocked for 5 runs on 8 walks and 2 hits in 3 innings at AAA Charlotte on Thursday night. White Sox manager Rick Renteria just wants Kopech 2-5.20 ERA to get back to basics. Just continue to get back to the drawing board, get his work through, his side work. Hopefully, trying to get in a position where he's commanding his fastball and using his secondary pitch. Is a process. You know, he has had a few tough ones. Hopefully, the next one will be better, said Renteria. Renteria said there has been no discussion about Kopech's prospects of joining the White Sox. "I can't speak to his timeline. I haven't spoken about timelines with any of our guys in the front office. Trainer's room. Tigers. Miguel Cabrera had successful surgery on his left biceps tendon on Thursday. Cabrera, who is out for the rest of the season, is expected to return for spring training. White Sox. Of Avisail Garcia, who is rehabbing a strained right hamstring, was 1 for 4 with an RBI double for AAA Charlotte. He will be re-evaluated on Saturday. Garcia hit his first home run of the rehab assignment along with a double and 3 RBI on Thursday night. First pitch. UFC heavyweight Curtis Blades threw out the first pitch. He is currently the number 2 heavyweight contender in the UFC and is coming off a third-round TKO win over Alistair Overeem. Up next, Tigers. RHP Jordan Zimmerman, 2-0, is scheduled to make his first appearance since May 5 due to a right shoulder injury. White Sox. RHP Lucas Giolito, 4-7, is 1-4 with a 11.63 ERA at home this season. Copyright 2018 by Stats LLC and Associated Press. Any commercial use or distribution without the express written consent of Stats LLC and Associated Press is strictly prohibited.